Hi, you guys. My name is Sarah. A little bit about me. So, first off, I'm a wife, a mom, and a woman who's lived through the kind of heartbreak you can't always put into words. I know what it feels like to be exhausted, unheard, and wondering if saving your marriage is even possible. I've been there, and basically, I found a way back, not by begging, not by pleading, not by crying, not by over explaining, and definitely not by losing myself. This path is one that I've built on emotional clarity, nervous system healing, and really a behavioral reset because the foundation of my program is backed through scientific evidence. Now I help women just like you rebuild trust, communication, and connection, even when your partner won't meet you halfway. So, in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you the shift that really changed everything for me. Not just for me, but for hundreds of women that I've also coached and for my marriage, for my own marriage. So, this isn't really a mindset hack. It's not just better communication skills, it's a full emotional and behavioral reset, one that rewires the patterns in your marriage so you can finally feel seen, safe, heard, connected, and having healthy communication again in your relationship, even if things right now feel tense, distant, or beyond repair. So, the shift that changed everything, there's one powerful shift that really resets intimacy, trust, and communication in your marriage, even if your partner is emotionally distant, shut down, or resistant. And it's not what you think. It's not cookie cutter advice. It's not nagging. It's not chasing. And it's not dragging him to therapy. It's really learning how to shift the emotional dynamic from the inside out using behavioral tools and nervous system strategies that actually work. This is the moment that everything will start to change in your marriage. So, this is for the woman who's strong but struggling. This is for the woman who's powerful in every other area of her life but feels powerless in her marriage. The woman who's tired of second guessing herself, wondering if she's asking for too much or just too much love. This woman doesn't want another surface level tip. She wants really long lasting change. So, if you really want to feel confident, not crazy, connected, not alone, empowered, not exhausted, then my program is for you. So you'll start seeing the shift in 30 days by working with me. You don't really need years of therapy. You don't need more fights or forcing fake connections. You just need a reset that really works. So in your first 30 days, you'll start to feel emotionally safer. No more guilt or shutdowns or spiraling. You'll reclaim your confidence. No more walking on eggshells or basically begging to be loved. This is where the shift begins, and it happens faster than you think. This program is not about begging for change. You won't be dragging him to therapy. You won't be faking smiles just to keep the peace. Traditional therapy often keeps you talking about the problem, but never teaches you how to change the patterns of behavior. This program is different because it gives you real tools, a clear structure, and a lasting transformation, even if he's distant, defensive, or really shut down. So it gives you real tools, clear structure, and long lasting transformation, even if he's feeling defensive, distant, or really shut down emotionally. So we're not slapping band aids on a broken dynamic. We're really rebuilding your relationship from the inside out. So, this is for you if you're done with talking that doesn't really lead to change. You're done with therapy, maybe even couples counseling. You've read the podcast, you've done the books, but nothing's really working. But let's be real, insight without strategy will often leave you stuck. So, talking without tools, that's not really enough to change the problems in your marriage. This is different. This program doesn't help you understand the problem. It really helps you rewire the root of the problems. So it helps you shift behavior. This program helps you regulate your nervous system. It gives you the exact words to say and the calmness and confidence to say them, even if your partner doesn't really feel like joining. What truly sets this apart is I hold a master's degree in behavioral science, and I use it to help you reframe the emotional and behavioral patterns that have shaped your relationship for years and sometimes even decades. So, I want you to imagine something right now. What if the way you've been showing up in your marriage, the overthinking, the silence, the shutdowns, or the emotional outbursts, wasn't a flaw really in you, but a sign that your nervous system is overwhelmed and your relationship patterns were never really wired for emotional safety? This isn't about trying harder, it's about rewiring your behavioral patterns differently. Because when you shift your emotional patterns, your marriage will follow. And yes, it is possible, even if your partner hasn't changed, even if he feels it's impossible to right now. So now let me show you the shift that makes it all possible. Here are some testimonials of real women and real breakthroughs. You don't have to take my word for it. Here's what women like you are saying after going through my relationship reset blueprint program. These aren't quick fixes, they are real transformations built from the inside out, and it's possible for them, it's possible for you too. These aren't just surface wins, these are deep emotional breakthroughs. Because when you finally learn how to regulate your emotions, speak with confidence and clarity, and reset the dynamic in your marriage, everything can change. So, this is where women often come to me when we first start working. Stage one, you're emotionally drained, you're burnt out, wondering if the love is even worth fighting for at the end of the day. Step two, you have an awakening. You stop waiting for him to take change, you take ownership, and that's when the healing really begins to rise. Step three, you're reconnected. You reconnect with yourself emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, and that's when he starts to notice the shift. Stage four is communication softens, trust begins to rebuild. And intimacy, it doesn't feel forced, it starts to flow again. In stage five, you're not no longer really surviving, you're really leaving a legacy for a thriving marriage. So, this is for the woman who is unsure about her future but knows her heart is worth fighting for. She's tired. She's tired of walking on eggshells, tired of feeling like the only one really trying in the marriage. She's tried therapy, tried waiting, but nothing's really changed. She's not looking to beg. She's not here to control him. She wants to transform her marriage for real. Even if he's emotionally shut down, trust feels shattered, or she's quietly wondering, what if I'm the problem? She's ready for change. She's ready to build confidence, not confusion. This is not for you if you're looking for a quick fix, aren't ready to grow, or aren't willing to really invest in yourself to change. I work with women who are ready to rise and not just repeat the cycles of dysfunctional behavior. So if you're here to blame instead of take ownership, this program is not for you. If you're here to wait for someone else to change first, this program is not for you. If you want to stall rather than keep things forward and you are constantly questioning yourself and of investing in yourself, this program isn't for you and it won't work. But if you're ready to lead with grace, emotional maturity, and inner empowerment, you're in the right place. Let's keep moving forward. So, the four pillars of your marriage that really we focus on during your time working with me is the first step is inner empowerment. So, that's reclaiming your identity and confidence. Stop over explaining. Lead with calmness and grounded confidence. The second step is communication and connection. You're going to learn to speak in a way that he hears and feels. No more shutdowns, no more spirals, just emotional connection that really lasts. Step three is conflicts to clarity. So you're going to end arguments faster, shift tension into teamwork with grace and not force. Step four is couple transformation. You're going to rebuild trust, reignite attraction, and create a future worth really fighting for together. After you work with me during this program, at the end of our time together, you're going to walk away with unshakable confidence and a reclaimed sense of self. You're going to respect and feel real communication. No more walking on eggshells. A deeper emotional and physical connection is what you'll also walk away with. And lastly, and most importantly, peace and happiness in your marriage again. So imagine this: you walk into the kitchen, he looks up, and for the first time in months or decades, you feel peace. You feel no pressure. You feel no tension, just safety, warmth, and love returning into your marriage. This isn't just hope, this is really a shift that you've been praying for and desiring. So, your moment is now, ladies. I know you've tried everything. You've prayed, you've done the therapy, you've read the books and podcasts. You've really fought for your marriage mostly on your own. And deep down, you know this isn't just about saving the marriage, it's really about saving you. If your heart's been whispering, don't give up on this yet, this is your moment to push forward. Not for more arguing, not for more pretending everything's fine, but a reset built on emotional clarity, real tools, and lasting change. So here's what to do next. Go below and please book your first clarity call with me. It's normally valued at $4.99, but today it's completely free. Why? Because I want to walk with you through this journey. I want you to see the change and gain the right tools for establishing communication, trust, and intimacy. I look forward to working for you and thank you for your time.